think we are going to cope with not having meat in our shops? You know, can we survive?
Well, probably we'll survive a lot longer. The thing that's knocking us off, not you, my dear me, is animal fat round my heart. So in fact, to have a break from meat is a jolly good thing. If the unions only knew, they're keeping a lot of us little Liberal voters alive longer to harass them.
What have our dietary habits been like over the past few years?
One of the things that you must remember is that we've been brought up to understand that meat's a great thing, and that's because of the English heritage. You know, lump of lamb, some overstewed vegetables, you know, beans, potatoes, about 8,000 potatoes, boiled potatoes, mashed potatoes, roast potatoes and boiled potatoes, all on the one dish. Wrong.
But do you think our dietary habits have changed over the last sort of 20, 30 years?
Yes, we're eating more meat.
Even more than we were before?
Yeah.
Well, what's going to happen over the next few weeks? How can we cope?
Well, we're going to survive those weeks because we're not going to have animal fat packed around our heart. So it's a good thing. Maybe we'll start to eat a bit more fish, which would be magnificent. And we should be eating more fish. The reason we don't is because we don't know how to cook it. And maybe we'll eat some more chicken, which is a good thing because it doesn't have the fat problem that beef and lamb and pork does.
What about dishes though, like fillet of beef? I mean, how can we replace that? Is there any adequate replacement?
Telephone. Yeah, there's an adequate answer that, Cobber, will you?
What?
There is an adequate replacement. You eat vegetables.
They're as good in nutrition and everything else?
I'm sorry, in what? In the vegetables?
Yeah.
Oh, of course, you get roughage. You need that in the morning, as you know, I'm sure.
Well, what can we eat? As a main course for dinner, what do you suggest?
Tonight. Well, this is what I'm doing for tonight, right? I'm making a pie. It's a meat pie with no meat, right? Because of the meat problem. Bean shoots, handful of those, whack them into a pie dish. Cumin, around the mountain. Coriander. So I've got just a vegetable pie there. I could chop up bacon or I could put chicken in it, I could do lots of things, but it's unnecessary because the one vegetable, the bean shoot itself, has a delightful flavour. A lot of the Chinese eat them, which is the reason that they've got, I won't say that, look, I'll show you how to put it in, sideways like that, a little bit of Chinese vegetable. And that's all it needs, right? Put that on the top for you.
Pastry on the top?
That is a kimby, you've seen the ads. Drop that over the top like that. Now most people when they're making a pie, me dear, would trim all that off and make it pretty.
And that's wrong.
Unnecessary. All you do is drop that on the top. If you had a beaten egg, which I've now got, you brush the top of the pie with a beaten egg like that. Put some pepper just on the top of it and drop that straight into the oven. There you are, my dear. That will keep you alive for another week, I think, with a bit of luck.
It's good enough too.
Of course, it's full of every vitamin you could think of.
I think it's probably about time that we had a taste.
Go for your life, my dear.
Aren't you going to have some?
Of course, I'm getting my plate now.
I have a lot of pastry here.
Oh,
Oh, well, it looks good.
it does. I think that looks gorgeous.
Dare I taste it?
Yeah. Glistening.
Excellent.
What does it taste like?